Hey guys, are you looking for a super easy and delicious meal on a budget? Well, today I'm going to share with you my favorite Pollo a la Mexicana that it is super easy to make, and the best part is that it costs you under $15. So if you're ready to save some money and make a delicious meal, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe, we're going to need 4 pounds of chicken drumsticks, 1 can of hot tomato sauce, 4 Roma tomatoes, 1 onion, chile jalapeños, 4 potatoes, and your favorite spices that you have in your cabinet. Alrighty guys, so after spending $13.40, these are ingredients, so now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to begin by prepping our vegetables. We're going to begin with the onion, and I'm only going to be used half of it. The rest we can save it for another recipe, or of course if you like onion, you can always add the whole thing. And we're just going to be cutting them into strips. Of course, make sure that you rinse your vegetables before you cut them. Okay, so here we have the onion, and just separate them. Place them in your plate. And for the jalapeños, I'm going to be using 3, but of course you can always use less. It'll be cheaper. Just remove the seeds. And you want to cut them in strips as well. And you can always tell if your jalapeños are spicy by smelling them. This one, they kind of smell like leaf, like grass, so they're not spicy. And if you want your recipe, your chicken to be spicy, you can always use chile serranos as well. But if you have little ones, you can always skip on them too. You know, for my Roma tomatoes, just going to remove the ends. And I don't like to add the seeds, so just cut around them. And then again, into strips. Alright, so now for my potatoes, I'm only going to be using 4. I already rinsed them well. And I bought the 5 pounds just because it was cheaper, and that cost me $3. But we can always save the rest of the potatoes for another recipe. And you can always peel them, but I like to just cut them into little moons with the peel on. So just cut them like that. And if you want them smaller, you can always cut them smaller. Okay, so now that we have our potatoes, I'm going to be coating them with oil. Use whatever oil you have. And just season them with salt. And potatoes do need a lot of salt. So I added about 2 teaspoons. But now that we have that, we can set them to the side so we can prepare our chicken. Alright, now for the chicken, you can remove the skin or just leave it on. But we're just going to be creating a couple slits on both sides. Just like that. And once we have it, we can season it. You can use salt and black pepper if that's all you have, or just whatever seasonings that you have. I'm using a combination of onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of ground cumin. Of course, salt and black pepper. But we're just going to make sure to coat them. Alright, so once we have our chicken all nice and seasoned, now we can get ready to begin cooking. Okay, now to our pan over medium-high heat, we're going to heat up a little bit of oil. And once it's nice and hot, we're going to add our chicken. Now we're just going to be searing 2 minutes per side. Alright, so once our chicken is nice and seared all around, going to remove it from the heat. Okay, so now here we're going to add our potatoes. And just allow them to cook for 5 minutes. Okay, after 5 minutes, our potatoes are partially cooked. So we're just going to remove them from the heat. And they're going to finish cooking with the chicken. And as you can listen to it, they're still hard. Okay. Now to the pan, add a little bit more oil. Along with that, the onion and jalapeno. Now just saute it for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, add the tomatoes. Now mix it and allow it to cook for another 2 minutes. Okay, after 2 minutes, add 1 minced garlic. Mix it in. Give it about 30 seconds. Now we're going to get ready to add our hot sauce. And if you don't want to use El Pato hot sauce, you can always just use regular tomato sauce. Along with that, I'm going to be adding 1 cup of water. Make sure to scrape the bottom of your pan. And here, season it with a little salt and black pepper. Now we're just going to bring this to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, I'm going to return the chicken. And along with that, we're going to add our potatoes. Cover it, reduce the heat to medium-low, and allow it to continue cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes or until our chicken and potatoes are nice and tender. Alright guys, so after 15 minutes, check your chicken, make sure that it is at 165 degrees. And of course, make sure that your potatoes are nice and soft. But just like that, our delicious Pollo a la Mexicana is done. So now we can get ready to serve. Alright guys, so now we can get ready to serve. And I'm just going to be serving it with a side of white rice, but of course you can always just enjoy it by itself. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we can now get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I hope you give this recipe a try. This right here is seriously super easy to make. It's so flavorful, and best yet, it's made under $15. Now of course, you know, I have a family of 7, so if this is too much chicken for you, you can even make it for less than $15. You know, even what, $10? But and also, you guys, I wanted to mention that I did shop at my local Safeway, and that to me is always more expensive, you know, than Walmart and all the other stores. So if you shop at a cheaper grocery store, it's going to be even cheaper to make this delicious meal. But hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Let me tell you, I am ready. We all love this dish. The sauce, the chicken, the potatoes, everything is just so flavorful. It's just perfect. And chicken, I am so ready. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. So good. The sauce, it's just so perfect. And best part too, you know, that you don't have to blend anything. It's just throwing it all in one pan, and that's it. Call it a day. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. I have made my super easy and delicious Pollo a la Mexicana. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you agree with this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.